Hey everyone, what's up? Newbie Snake here. How are y'all doing today? Alright, so we've received a bunch of new events and gachas, and just like usual, I'll go through each and every single one of them with you all. However, I'll make two separate videos to talk about each event and its respective gacha, because that way it'll be more organized, and also you guys won't feel like the video is a drag, because whenever I cram in all of the information in one video, it always becomes like a 30 minutes to an hour video. So let's try something different this time. Alright, so in this video, I'll only talk about the Super Ninja Festival and the things that are related to it. The onsen / hot spring event will be covered in a separate video. So let's get started. Alright, so first up we have the Super Ninja Festival, but before going into it, let's talk about this thing that I haven't covered. That was, the one day before the Super Ninja Festival. We had the double share campaign again. So if you guys click on this button like on your own, you guys will see that this time we also have the sharing and the retweeting rewards. So I actually don't know how many retweets and how many line shares we end up getting, but these will be all the rewards we'll be getting depending on the numbers of shares and retweets. Because usually they'll post up a number saying like how what's the milestone we've reached, but this time they didn't, so that's weird. So let's move on to the Super Ninja Festival this time. So this time is the Super Ninja Festival featuring Jiraiya. All right, so over here we have the old Ninja Festival exclusive Jiraiya, and this time we also have a new exclusive Jiraiya, and it's only 5 stars for now, but there will be a 6 stars in the future, because again, he's a 6 stars. I mean, he's a festival exclusive, and this time it's a Sage mode instead of just a regular one. But let's talk about that one right now. We can just go through over here. And I'm very sorry, guys. I just want to apologize first for my last video, because I went through all the 6 stars, like the 6 stars Ino, Kid Kakashi, etc. That 4 unit. I thought they were brand new because they were somehow mentioned in one of the notices. So I was like, oh, new units, so let's cover it. That's why I didn't even realize they were actually old units that I have already covered. So yeah, that was really weird. I apologize that I have made you guys watch the video and found out it's just old information. But anyways, let's talk about this one right here. So this time we have the Sage mode Jiraiya with the awesome hair as usual. Pretty good stats as you guys can see over here, and pretty okay agility. First skill is a Sage mode, Sage type skill. Trigger speed is normal, chakra cost is 90. What it does is it deals 5% plus 3000 damage to the enemy's whole team. So it sounds pretty average, normal for regular 5 stars. However, there is a high chance to cause your enemies to be under the flamed or blazed status. Okay, so you set them on fire. There's a high chance that you set them on fire. And also, if you are in Sage mode yourself, okay, so if you are under Sage mode when you're using the skill number 1, you will deal a bonus of 4 times your damage. Okay, so 4 times the 5% plus 3000 damage to the enemy's whole team. Alright, so second skill is a Sage type skill. Trigger speed is fastest, chakra cost is 50. What it does is it boosts his own skill damage and agility by 100%, and also puts himself under the Sage mode, okay? And this time, it's similar to the other Sage mode for the other characters who has it. Basically, if you're under Sage mode, what happens is your regular attack, meaning your auto attack, the punches, they will have more frequent chance of critical hitting, and when it critical hits, your damage increases as well. And also, there is a high chance you will dodge skills, or high chance that incoming skills are useless to you. You'll be immune to the skills, okay? And then also, after every action, your chakra is recovered by 15%. All right? Okay, over here, leader skills. Buffs all Konoha village units, buffs their Sage type skill damage by 50%. And ability number 1, your max HP is increased by 50%, and when your HP is above 60%, attack and skill damage is increased by 80%. For ability number 2, when your HP is below 0, meaning when you get killed the first time, your HP will be fully recovered. So you will be able to revive once and your skill damage is increased by 50%. So he seems like a pretty good standard exclusive unit. So I think it's pretty solid, and I just can't really wait to see what his 6 stars will be. So probably gonna be much stronger for the first skill. But to be honest, like, he is a pretty standard one. So it's nothing like surprising or be like, whoa, it's something super new and be like, wow, super OP and stuff. But yeah, it's not gonna be like that. And this time it's much like the other times where there will be tickets if you use, okay, let's just quickly go over to the gacha menu so you guys will know what I'm talking about. So it's just going to be like usual where it will feature the festival tags. Okay, if you do one multi-summon, you're going to get 1 tag. Okay, so far I have 2 tags only, but that's because I've had these from the previous one. I never had enough gem now, right? Ever since I did my last poll, which you guys saw already on video. But anyways, when you have 20 Ninja Festival tags, you guys can trade for one of the tickets. Then one of these characters will come out, okay? And if you have 30 tags, then you can trade for the one you like. But let's confirm it just to make sure, okay? So over here on the 3rd tab, see? When you have 30 Ninja Festival tags, then you can trade directly for him. If not, you guys can trade for either one of those 2. Okay, one of them features all the other ones. The other one only has these 4 characters. All right, so that's pretty much it for that. So now let's go through and talk about the event that's related to it, which is the battle mission. Okay, so battle mission, they still have the points that I have kept from last battle mission, and this time there are many gear, and this is why I'm going over these with you guys. But anyways, the points are pretty useful because you can use them to trade for the individual ninja gear or the materials to craft the ninja gear. Okay, so these are the Jiraiya ones, and these are the Pain ones over here. And then we have the Sasori one from last time, right? So that's cool. So now let's quickly go over each and every single one of them. So the first one, we have Conan's Paper Shuriken. So the regular effect, what it does is it boosts all unique type skill damage by 50%. And also it will cause you to be weak against fire type, shutting gun type, and sage mode type skills. Because this is what happens if you don't equip this to Conan. If you equip this to her, your skill damage is increased by 80%, and your max HP and agility is increased by 30%. Okay, and then over here we have Conan's little decoration on her head, the flower, the blue rose. Max chakra is increased by 5. Okay, a flat amount of 5. But if you equip this to the following Conan's, max chakra amount is increased by 50, and after every action your HP is increased by 10%. Sorry, my bad. After every action, HP is recovered by 10%. Okay, and this is the chakra amount. I didn't say cost, right? Chakra amount, the capacity. Okay, then over here we have Conan's explosive tags. Max HP and attack increases by 30%. If you equip this to the following Conans, max HP and attack is increased by 100%, and also skill damage is increased by 30%. And then over here, we have Jiraiya's Stone Sword. Attack and agility is increased by 40%. If you equip this to the following Jiraiya's, max HP, attack, agility will be increased by 50%, and also skill damage is increased by 30%. And then finally we have Jiraiya's large scroll, or just scroll because this is not as large as Naruto's. So over here, attack and sage type skill increases by 20%. If you equip this to the following Jiraiya's, for the first 5 turns, chakra cost is halved, and also after the first 5 turns, attack and sage type skill damage is increased by 150%. So this is pretty unique because it'll do something different for the first 5 turns and after the first 5 turns. And that's it. Okay, okay, fine. Let's just go through these just so you guys know what they do. Even though I've covered it before, I just want to save you guys some time. Don't want you guys to go through and look back, right? Because I have way too many videos now. All right, so over here, this is his headband. Chakra cost is decreased by 5%, and Genjutsu type and summoning type skill damage is increased by 20%. If you equip this to the following Jiraiya's, chakra cost is decreased by 20%, and all type skill damage is increased by 80%. And finally, we have Jiraiya's little memo book. Okay, so over here, fire type and summoning type skill damage is increased by 20%. If you equip this to the following Jiraiya's, all skill damage is increased by 70%, and also max HP and agility is increased by 30%. And that's it. And I'm sorry, there actually isn't any gear for Pain, so I think they should have subbed out Pain's face and just put Conan's face here, because these are all Conan stuff. I was deceived. And that's it for this video, but let me just quickly make sure. All right, be right back. All right, so that is indeed it for this video. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this, but the 2 times premium mileage campaign is currently on, so it's gonna last until November 14th, 1759. So each Ninja Stone you spend right now, you will get 4 premium mileage point instead of 2 premium mileage point. It'll only last until, again, November 14th, 1759. All right, so if you guys are looking forward or wanting to know about the hot spring stuff, feel free to check out my next video. So at least now it's kind of more organized, so you guys don't have to fast forward and stuff like that. Okay, sound good? If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe for more quality contents. And as always, I'll see you all at my next video. Take care and bye now.